There is nothing like a black model on the runway.
How can you not love this melanin?
Her grandfather changed her name from Zara to Iman, which meant faith, because he believed she would prosper. And years later, that belief has proven to be true. At 70, Iman Abdulmajid has not only prospered, she continues to prosper. She is a model, a businesswoman, and an actress, setting her own standard for beauty. You want to know her secret? Then let's dive in. Imagine studying a political science course this minute, and the next minute, you are in America walking the runway as a beauty model.
I was majoring in political science in Nairobi when I was living in campus at the Nairobi University. And I was going to work part-time at the Ministry of Tourism. I speak Italian and French, so I was translating the safari brochures for them in Italian and in French. So that was one of my jobs.
That was the life of Iman, who never for once thought she would ever be a model.
Oh no, I have never seen a fashion magazine in my life till I arrived in America. I've never worn makeup in my life. I've never worn heels in my life. I had no concept that there was a business that's called fashion.
Born Zara Mohammed Abdulmajid in Somalia in 1955, she grew up far from the cameras and runways that would later define her.
I was born and raised in Somalia.
She was the daughter of Maryam and Mohammed Abdulmajid. Her father, a diplomat, was the Somali ambassador to Saudi Arabia, and her mother was a gynecologist.
My father became an ambassador to Middle East. So he started in Sudan, then Saudi Arabia.
She has 4 siblings, 2 brothers and 2 sisters, and was the first girl in her paternal family and 6 generations of sons. Being a diplomat's daughter didn't save her from the coup in Somalia.
In 1969, there was a revolution in Somalia, a military coup, and so everybody was sent back home.
In a bid to protect her father, her life, and her siblings, her mother took them and fled with nothing but the clothes on their backs.
My mother was fearful for my father, and she decided one night, she just rented a van and just got us all in the middle of the night with just the clothes on our back.
They escaped to the Kenyan border, which was close by. There, she was awarded a scholarship by the Kenyan government as a refugee, and that is where she continued her education.
Went to the border of Kenya and literally crossed by foot the border.
At the end of her schooling, she worked 2 jobs. She became a translator in the Ministry of Tourism, where she translated safari brochures into Italian and French, and she also worked as a waitress. That was when determination truly spoke loud. Her story began by chance. In the early 1970s, a photographer spotted her while she was still a student at the University of Nairobi. She was tall, striking, and carried herself with quiet confidence. Soon after, she moved to the United States. Fashion insiders had never seen anyone like her. Her look was elegant, her skin radiant, her presence magnetic.
Mind you, I was seated in Kenya when he created this mystery and said, I have found the most beautiful woman in the world.
Iman broke into the American fashion scene at a time when diversity was nearly absent. She was one of the first African women to dominate runways and magazine covers.
As the first African model.
Designers like Yves Saint Laurent, Gianni Versace, and Calvin Klein sought her out. Her style was in how she carried herself and not in what she wore. She became known for her poise, her sharp features, and the way she could transform every photograph, and, over the years, her looks have stayed constant. In 1983, she had a car accident which left the left side of her face broken as a result of hitting it against the driver-passenger seat partition of a New York taxi. However, according to her, she came out of the surgery as good as she left it.
What happened in my accident was that I was in a New York taxi, and there is a partition between the passengers and the driver. And a drunk driver hit the taxi, and my face smashed right against the partition.
She also suffers from kidney problems and has been on medication for a long time. But even with this struggle, it hasn't dimmed her beauty because she glows from the inside out.
I have a bad kidney, and for years I have been in so many different medications.
Many have wondered how her beauty has managed to stay timeless and ageless. So what is her secret? Iman has always insisted that her looks are typical Somali. She talks of aging from a different perspective and not from the fear of it. According to her, wellness is an investment in yourself. and it is supposed to feed yourself and make you feel good. She attributes her timeless charm to her diet and her commitment to wellness. She gets up between 5:30 and 6 a.m. because she is a morning person and likes to start her day early without any rush. She first drinks a glass of warm lemon water, after which she lies down for 20 to 30 minutes to clear her mind. Iman's food consists of fresh and clean ingredients. She eats 5 meals a day, which consists of 3 full meals and 2 small snacks.
I have five meals. Three meals and 2 snacks. I eat wise.
Her favorite breakfast consists of egg whites, tomato, scallion, and spinach with a cup of coffee. She enjoys eating more fish, chicken, and vegetables, and stays away from red meat and fast foods. For her daily drinks, Iman has stated that she drinks more of her favorite water, Fiji, and avoids alcohol and sodas, but occasionally enjoys a glass of wine. Iman did not start exercising early. She started exercising in her late 30s. After the birth of her daughter, she found out that she added about 50 pounds, and so to keep in shape, she started a daily habit of exercising.
Exercise, now that is another thing. I started exercise 5 years ago religiously.
Her choice of workouts include boxing and hiking. She says these workouts help her keep her focus and stay in the moment. She also enjoys cooking as it helps to relieve her stress and keeps her in motion.
So now here we are in my kitchen. This is where I actually spend most of the days cooking for myself.
Iman says skincare is easy for her. She takes care of her skin by moisturizing and dehydrating.
Skincare is easy for me because I take care of my skin by moisturizing, dehydrating, taking care of it because I believe more in skincare than really in cosmetics.
Her secret, which she has been using since she was 12 years old, comes from Somali, where they were taught that the skin you take care of in your 20s is the one you inherit in your 60s and 70s. Iman always emphasizes beauty from within routine.
And then religiously, like you brush your teeth twice a day, you really take care of your skin twice a day.
She starts by drinking a turmeric and ginger elixir, which helps to boost and strengthen her immune system. She then goes ahead to prepare and wears a natural face mask made from 2 tablespoons of flour, 2 tablespoons of milk, 1 tablespoon of turmeric powder, and a splash of honey. She leaves it on for 20 minutes and then removes it with a damp washcloth. She also applies an SPF 50 sunscreen when going out to protect her skin from the harsh rays of the sun.
First of all, the sun does not discriminate. So ladies, whatever you're doing now, put it down and put an SPF on. You have to.
She believes in loving all parts of herself and rejects the societal pressure to be unnaturally thin. She says in Africa, it's a privilege to get old and that she has never lied about her age. She embraces each year of her life with gratitude and grace, and trying treatments to slow down the signs of aging simply isn't her thing.
Iman is not just a me alone person. She is one who has the mindset of helping and caring for others. She is engaged in philanthropic services, which have helped shape the lives of others and has brought peace to many homes. From 2019, Iman has served as the first ever global advocate for care, a humanitarian organization that focuses on overcoming poverty by empowering women and girls. She also worked with the Enough Project to help end the trade of conflict minerals that fuel violence and sexual abuse in regions like the Congo. She also spearheaded a campaign to raise funds and awareness for the AIDS pandemic in her homeland, Somalia. For her activism, she was awarded the BET Service Award in 2011. At 70, Iman is still moving and prospering. She has a family which loves and adores her.
Forget, I'm a mother of 3. I'm grandmother of 3.
You're a grandmother?
I'm a grandmother of 3.
What's your grandma's name?
She appeared in many films and TV shows, including Miami Vice.
I feel the same way. And abashed self-promotion. It's just not my style.
The Cosby Show.
I can't wait. I finally decided I have to know.
Okay.
Forget it.
Star Trek.
Martia, listen. No one has ever escaped from Burapente.
And even in Michael Jackson's song video, Remember the Times.
To be entertained. Can my pharaoh find some way to entertain his queen?
and many others. Having retired from modeling, she is focused on her business. In 1994, she launched her own cosmetics line, designed specifically for women of color.
Retired from modeling in 1989, created Iman Cosmetics. I was just dealing with that. I was not modeling anymore.
At that time, major beauty brands ignored darker skin tones. Iman Cosmetics filled that gap and became a global success, proving that inclusivity could also be good business. You can catch her latest on Instagram as @TheRealIman and follow her advocacy work on X/Twitter under @TheRealIman. She doesn't try to do everything at once. She does what she can, taking enough rest in between. Her life and public voice mix creative ambition, fierce advocacy, especially for refugees and for diversity in fashion, and an insistence that looking and feeling healthy comes from both simple daily rituals and smart products.